Modify. Okay. Okay. So modify. Next part is modify user thing. So how to modify and what we are modifying. Modify means password modify, password changing. Okay, that is okay. But what to modify? So look at here. The first thing is to modify the user, we use a command called usermod. Okay. So, but what to modify, and based on that, what options we should use it. Hyphen Z, hyphen capital Z, hyphen um, hyphen C, hyphen C, hyphen D, hyphen S, hyphen P. Okay, so these are things. Hyphen L, hyphen capital L, hyphen capital U. Not only this, there is some more things also there. Hyphen W, hyphen W, hyphen M. Those kind of stuff is there. Okay, you find it what it is. Small m, capital M, small m, capital M. Okay. Hyphen U, where is hyphen U? Hyphen U, hyphen L, hyphen P. The P are not required. Guys, this is, if you want to change, primary group, only one primary group of user is there, you can't add it. Okay, so primary group of a user, you want to change primary group of a user hyphen Z. You want to change group ID, group array, group ID. So you're changing group ID means you're changing group only. You want to change supplementary or secondary or a supplementary group. Okay, next. Change or add. There's the two things are there. Change or add. A means append. Again, A means append, means you are, for example, you are add a user to two or more groups, supplementary groups, secondary groups only one. Okay, secondary groups, supplementary are secondary groups. Okay, this is comment. Okay, comment. This is to change home directory. You want to change home directory. This is for a home directory. It is for a login shell. It is to change user ID. You don't like the existing user ID. That is to change user ID. Okay. Hyphen L. You can change user name. Okay. Yeah, guys, compulsory verify hyphen L or hyphen I. User name means login name. User name or login name. This is the comment. Example, like a full name of user. Full name, designations, like that. This password won't work. But option is there. You want to log the user, hyphen L. You want to unlock the user, hyphen capital U. So like this is a password expiry warning. minimum password age, maximum password age, minimum password age, maximum password, but you have to verify once again. How to get these options? Even though when you are creating user, you can able to put all these things together also. Like, for example, I want to create a user. Okay, so user add -u user ID, for example, 1100. Group, something like a group one. Capital Z, something like a wheel group. Okay, -d. So I put a /home/user one dir. Okay, -s/bin/bash. Okay, -c. Okay, -c comment. Comment is like user one Linux something, and finally username. Okay, so like this, when you are adding a user, also we can use all these options. Okay, but we are not using, guys. Earlier days, 4 5 that time, so we should give certain details. We should give certain details. Certain details you should give. Okay, some details you don't need to give, but some details you have to give. So these are the different options in the mainly user mod. User add is very easy, but user mod, so you are modifying. So compulsory, you must know options. So how to do it? First, verify the user, then only you can able to do it. Plus passwd, no. etc/passwd. Look at this user. This is my user, for example. And if you look at this thing, comment is there. Here it is. This comment is not there, blank. Because when I creating this user, I don't tell comment. Okay, so that is first. Now I'm adding that comment. Look at here. User mod -c. Okay, the comment is like a Student13B Linux something, or HR IT support. Anything you can put it, your wish. Does not affect on anything. Okay, this -c is not affect on anything. Like just you are adding a full name or off name, like that, it's nothing. I change it, verify. It is, see, that is a change. Okay. Next. Okay, next, for example, ID Student13A, 13B. It is belongs to group. Primary group is this one. Okay, it does not contain any secondary. Is not involved in any secondary group. So let's /etc group. Go to the last. Okay, there is a certain groups are there. So group always also there here. Now, so what I want to do is okay, so what I here want to do is add a comment to tell me. Someone is trying to ask question. Okay. You add user 13B to a group. The group name is group12. Okay. You add a user to as supplementary. Okay. Or a secondary group. Okay. Supplementary group. So here it is. First of all, you should verify things. So we'll see how to add it. First, verify ID. So having already a primary group, and also verify your group names. The group is there. Usermod hyphen capital Z. Capital G. Capital G means supplementary group. Group name. Username. Okay. Now verify. It is added. You can look at this one. It is added. Okay. And also you can check it from the less also. So you can see this one. Okay. So this is how to modify the user. If you need any other modification, also let me know. Okay. If you like to modify anything, please let me know. Okay. Guys, understand how to modify the user, and also you can modify other things also. Also you can modify other things also, like you can modify the home directory, you can modify the login shell, user ID, username or a login name also we can modify. You want to know the options, go to hyphen help. You can go to the hyphen help or man or info or p info like this. See, primary, supplementary, comment, home directory, expiry date, inactive. This is a different W. I said that is a subsidiary GID. No. So okay, so I have to click unlock, user ID, shell. Okay, lock, change the login name. So these are the things. Yeah, this is completely wrong. So that's why I got it out. Something may be different. So I used it so many days back now. So it's a textbook thing. Guys, understand user modification or not? The last one is user deletion. I don't know. Guys, user modification. Do you need any extra example? You want any examples? Or you want an explanation? Or you want to try anything? You want to tell me that you want to add like this? Or you want to change something?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So how to delete a user? User deletion is very simple. Okay, user deletion. But guys, we are not at login with any other users. we created a lot of users. We are not at login with any other users. Okay, so you must verify to try to log in with different users also if possible. Okay, so deleting users. You can delete the groups also, no problem. So group del. Okay, command. Okay, but here it is deleting user. Command is userdel. Okay, and username. Okay, this is the simplest command. But there is a twist. So we'll see the twist. 1 second. Okay, so here is a twist of the user thing is there. So we'll see what is the twist. So first of all, I'm adding a user add. What are the group it is? New group or a existing group or a different group. I'm adding a user one. I added a user. Okay, ls space. So okay, less etc passwd. First verify user is added or not. User is added. User one is added. User one is added. Group username. See, this is user one home directory. ID user one. Group name, username, group name, group ID. ls space -l/home. This is the home directory of user one. User one file stores here only. User one file stores there only, like, okay. Okay, so you can see this is the user one home directory. You can create a file. Okay, like this. Guys, understand what I'm doing? Don't worry. Guys, I created a user. User one. I created user one. Next, user one home directory, like this. Not user one home directory, all users home directory. So you can see username. It is not username. It is a directory name. It is directory name. It is a directory name under /home directory. These are the directory names. Okay. You can see user one home directory. User one directory. Look at that one. Otherwise, you want to confuse less confusion. This is better. Guys, these are all directory for respect to users. Now tell me, what is the command to delete user? Userdel user one. Okay, and verify no such a user. Go to last. User one is not there. Earlier it is there. User one is not there. So user is deleted or not?
Can we do it through other user password, user account?
Can we
Delete any other user using the user account? Like we have like so many users, sir.
Yeah.
And I want to delete any other.
You are one user and you want to delete other users.
Yeah.
We can't do it because we are not root. Root has the privileges to delete.
Okay.
Adding a user, deleting a user, modification of user, root has the privileges. Root has the privileges.
But
Okay.
we use chmod to like change the permissions also,
We are
right?
changing permission on our file only. We cannot change others files.
Okay.
Okay, we can't change other files. But before chmod, usually first day or second day of classes, I will tell the user related one. Okay, so I didn't take the like last batch. People said we got confused kind of stuff. So we taken a little bit late. So I didn't show you a cross verification. Okay, you can modify the permissions on the file which you created. Means if you are a owner, you can change it. Okay, useradd, usermod, userdel is administrator commands. So only root user has the privileges or administrator has the privileges. Okay, there is another conditions also there. We'll see that. Okay.
Sir, how to change the permission of user, sir?
Permission of user meaning
User permission, sir.
chmod itself.
chmod. We change permission on file or directory.
Not for
Not
the
user
user.
permission. On file or directory, a user or a group or others can able to access. They cannot able to access. Read, write, execute permissions. We are changing. Guys, use a complete sentence, proper sentence. Otherwise, interviewer asks that these type of questions only, but you should tell the clear cut answer. Otherwise, what happened? That guy don't know anything. You don't know anything. That like that it will happen. The scene. Okay. There are very intelligent people. They wanted to ask this type of questions. Okay. They know very well knowledge people only. But you should not confuse any question. User don't have any permissions, but on file, on a service, on a storage, on a desktop, on a remote. So on which permissions? Okay, access permissions for a user on something. Okay, that is okay. So this is userdel. I deleted user. I verified ID user1. Very good. No such a user. And also verified in passwd file. No such a user. ls space -l/home. But user1 is there. It means this command is deleting user but not deleting user's home directory. Okay. This command delete user but not delete user's home directory. Okay, so this is it. Okay, now if you want to delete, like a user is there in your organization, he get out from your organization and he has a files and you want to keep the files, you can keep the files, no problem. Okay, you don't like that user. Okay, user is no longer, user is not there, and you don't, the user data also no longer required. So you can delete the user and user's home directory. Delete user along with the user's home directory. Okay, you can delete the user and user's home directory also. Which command is user del -r username. What is -r? What is -r?
Recursive.
Recursive. Very good. Very good. User add user2, added a user, ID user2, ID user2 is there, and you want to verify the user, less to go last. User2 is there, very good. The last one is ls space -l slash home slash like this. Can you see this is my directory? So now I'm going to delete userdel -r user2. Completed. Enter. Now look at here. The first thing is you should verify user is deleted and also verify the password file. Okay. Yes, user is deleted. Very good. And the last verification is home directory. User2 directory is also deleted. Okay. Tell me. The group is also gone from here. No problem. You want to delete the group del. You want to modify the group mod. Anything user related. Okay. The last part in a user actually switch users. I also will tell and close. Otherwise, it will again second video. Guys, look at here. My current user is root. Okay. I want no. So the best one is always this one. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, exit. So this is original user is Student13A. Student13A. This is the original user. Okay. Now I want to switch to other user. su space hyphen. Okay. pwd. This is my present working directory. su space hyphen. So it is asking password, right? So give the password admin @123 because I want to switch to root. You can see pwd it is /root. So this is switching from normal user to root user. This is switching from normal user to root user. Exit. Okay, I came back to the student. So just listen very carefully. Now I have multiple users. From Student13A to Mansi, I want to switch to Mansi. Okay. And it is asking a password. Why is authentication failure? ANASI. Okay, we'll go to the student 13. Maybe I didn't give a password or what? 13B. Student 13B. This is now 13B. I switch to A to B. 13A to 13B. pwd. See, present working directory. Nothing is there. If you want to create a file, you can create a file. So fb1. Okay. So this is fb1 file in 13B. Okay, like this. ls space -l fb1. See, user ID, users, primary group on this file. This is how to switch from one user to another user. Exit. Guys, whenever you are using a root, you are a root user. You want to switch from root user to normal user. B file is there. See, can easily switch. Maybe you look at here again. This is my A, SU. I want to switch to root. SU without hyphen, admin @123 pwd. Check it. Your pwd present working directory is not changing to your root home directory. It is not changing because I didn't give an hyphen. Okay. Same goes for so many things like what is pwd? It is a 13a. I'm root, but my present working directory is something different. Like here to Vijay. Okay, I'm switching to Vijay. Now my home directory is Vijay. My user is Vijay and home directory is Vijay. Why? Because of hyphen. For example, if I'm switching to Rohan like this without hyphen, what happened? Like this. Okay. Yeah, you can try, then only you will understand, guys. So many exit. I told very sharply, but I don't know you understand or not. Mostly don't understand, no problem. So this is the deleting a user without deleting home directory. This is the deleting user with deleting home directory. Okay. So I have typed, which is I have written there, switch a user from from you student 13a to root. The command is su space hyphen. Okay. So after switching, roots, you're switching to root user, and pwd is roots home directory, which is /root only, with hyphen s. Of course, it will ask for a password. You should give password. Okay. Take pwd before that one, so it's compulsory. Next, if you exit, we'll go back. Su space hyphen student 13a to 13b. Okay. So it is. My mind is switch from student 13a to student 13b with pwd student 13b's home directory. Take the home directories. Okay, and definitely it will ask for password. Give the password. Next, what if you don't give a hyphen? Okay, su switch user. For example, you are switching. This guys, look at here. pwd is my current user. Pwd is temp. Okay, so current user is user 1, for example. Okay, pwd is temp, for example. I put su means switching to root, meaning is switching to root user. Okay, and you check a pwd, it shows /temp only. This is the thing. Without using hyphen represent, the hyphen represent switch to the user with the user's home directory. The next user home directory will change. It is pwd not changing. to users. Okay, not changing. Okay, remember that one. Same thing, same example, same example. Same example. I will try for your understanding. Try once, guys, if you am unable to. Even if I type in a commands, you don't understand. Okay. So my current working directory is this one. My user is user1. My current working directory is something, whatever it is, you don't mind it. And your next one you are checking, it is root. PWD change the present working directory. I mean, after switching, present working directory is switched to /root. Users home directory. Same scenario, but little different. Student one, some for PWD, what are the PWD it is? Okay, what are the PWDs? I am switching to user 2. Okay, I am switching to user 2. PWD not changing. PWD not changing. Okay, PWD not changing. Look at here. What are the PWD is there? Present working directory. After switching also present working directory. Same only. Okay. Next. Again same thing. Same scenario. Little different. -user2. Okay. So this is again switching to user2. Okay. PWD change to user to home directory. Okay, meaning is you take a PWD home/user2. Okay, like this. Users home directory, you check it. Okay, so you want to see in a practically also, I can show you that one. So simple. What is my PWD? Like this. What are the PWD it is? Or you can change it to some PWD. A different PWD, whatever it is, PWD. Yes, you enter. Password. What is my PWD? Not changing. Not changing. Exit. Okay. PWD. Temp. Different some PWD. So what are the PWD? What is my present working directory? Su space -Vijay. It is asking Vijay password, which is changing to Vijay's home directory. How? Hyphen. Same story. My PWD. I'm switching to same Vijay without hyphen. Put a Vijay password. PWD. Present working directory not changing. Present working directory not changing. Okay, that is the thing what I'm trying to say. Here it is. Hyphen means present working directory is when after switching, if you check the present working directory, immediately it shows the user's home directory. You switch to user's home directory. Like you are switching to Vijay with a Vijay's home directory. You are switching to Vijay without changing home directory. So without changing your previous passwd. Okay. I don't know whether you understand and people are not at all speaking anything since so many days. Very less speaking. But this is it, guys. This is for today. So tomorrow we'll see any other things also. We'll see. Okay. So this thing you can able to exit. This is the student. So who am I? This is a student only. I want to shut down. So su-r admin @123 and then give the shutdown. Present working directory. Give the shutdown command. No. You should not give shutdown. but it is taking. Because shutdown you should give, you can give shutdown, but with some option. Shutdown now, shutdown later, like that. Yes. Power off. Okay. Yeah, you cannot delete. Yeah, it is this before functionality, right? You cannot delete the other user. So to